Two breaking news stories just dropped and caught Eagles fans completely off guard. One comes straight out of Hollywood, with a bold comment about Jalen Hurts from none other than the new Superman himself. The other involves behind-the-scenes moves that could shake up the offense before Week 1 even kicks off. Big names are involved, smart decisions may be on the horizon, and the fan base is already buzzing. If you're a true Eagles fan, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Let's get into the video. Picture this. The cape's flapping, Metropolis's golden boy lines up with the game on the line, 4th and inches. Now scrap that comic book stuff and plant yourself in South Philly, where the air is thick with grit, cheesesteaks, and raw passion. The Lincoln Financial Field crowd is losing its mind. 1 yard, that's all. And the question isn't who can fly, it's who can push a pile of 300-pound men across the line. Even Superman might pause and rethink his life choices. Enter David Corenswet, the new guy rocking the red cape on screen but off camera. Dude's repping midnight green like he's been raised on Wawa Hoagies and Brian Dawkins highlights. A lifelong Eagles fan from Lower Merion, Corenswet got tossed a fun hypothetical. Who would you trust more to run the Eagles' infamous tush push, Superman or Jalen Hurts? No hesitation. No Hollywood BS. I'd say Jalen Hurts, Corenswet declared like a true Birds believer. There's a lot more technique and organization involved than people realize. Translation. This ain't about brute strength. It's about knowing what the hell you're doing down there in the trenches. And then he twisted the knife, in the friendliest way. Superman might just trip over his feet or something. Boom. The man playing the strongest being on earth just admitted that Philly's QB1 has the edge in one of football's grimiest, most brutally effective plays. And it wasn't just lip service. Corenswet straight up doubled down with a respectful tip of the cap. I would trust Jalen with it, Mr. Hurts. Not that we know each other. Mr. Hurts. This isn't some promo fluff, it's real fandom. Corenswet's been spotted rocking Eagles gear coast to coast, from Atlanta press junkets to his Insta stories. He lives it. And by backing Hurts, he's shouting out the raw artistry of a play that's been driving defenses nuts and piling up first downs like clockwork. The tush push isn't just football, it's physics, guts, timing, and a whole lot of attitude. It's become Hurts' calling card. And the dude delivers. Time after time. 3rd and short, 4th and goal, doesn't matter. Hurts lowers the shoulder and turns inches into momentum, drives into touchdowns, and fuels Super Bowl dreams. He's not just executing a play, he's redefining it. So no, the Eagles don't need Kryptonian help. They've got their own superhero in cleats, carving out Legacy 1 punishing plunge at a time. Superman may have the cape, but Hurts has the grit. And in Philly, that's what really wins championships. And the second story just came out, and it could point to a surprise move behind closed doors by the front office. Fresh off hoisting the Lombardi Trophy, the Eagles are eyeing a repeat in 2025. But that doesn't mean they're done building. Sure, they lost some key contributors this offseason, but the core remains rock solid. Head coach Nick Sirianni's crew is still loaded with enough firepower to hang with anyone, and they're entering the new season as one of the NFL's top dogs. But just because Philly's already a powerhouse doesn't mean Howie Roseman's putting his feet up. There might still be some moves left in the tank before Week 1. And according to Corey Woodruff from For the Win, one of those could involve a sneaky trade for a proven vet who's flying under the radar, New England's Kendrick Bourne. Now, Bourne's not a headline stealer, but he's a pro's pro. New England's wide receiver room is packed to the brim with young talent, and Bourne could be the odd man out. Rather than cut him loose, the Pats might look to flip him for a draft pick. Woodruff thinks Philly could swoop in and snag him for a 2026 7th rounder, a low-risk, high-upside swing. On paper, that's a no-brainer. Bourne's coming off a quiet 2024 where he logged just 28 catches for 305 yards and 1 score in 12 games. But let's be honest, the entire Patriots offense was a mess. That stat line doesn't reflect the kind of weapon he can be in a better system. And in Philly, surrounded by legit playmakers and guided by Jalen Hurts, Bourne could shine as a WR3 or even WR4. Depth matters. Injuries happen. And if you can get a dependable, route-savvy vet with solid hands for the price of a lottery ticket pick 2 drafts away, that's smart business. Bourne wouldn't have to be a star, just another trusted target in a room that already includes A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, and the rising group behind them. At this stage, adding Bourne would be a classic championship teams make championship moves kind of deal. The Eagles aren't desperate, but great teams stay aggressive. This could be another quietly brilliant move from a front office that just keeps getting it right. It's great to see Jalen Hurts getting respect beyond the field, and if the front office keeps making smart moves, this roster could be even scarier. If you enjoyed the updates, subscribe to the channel.